What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to talk to you about Lucid. I'm pretty sure a lot of us know that the Gravity is going to be that big pivot for Lucid. So that's the next big catalyst, opening up reservations and later just ramping up on production. Peter's also stated that in his last interview. So the Gravity is going to be kind of laying the foundation for Lucid to kind of move to that mid-sized SUV, gain the popularity in the SUV sector. So I think overall that is going to be good for Lucid. All of us know that, and you can kind of tell that based on the hype when they put out this video of the crash testing. So of course they're doing that for homologation purposes, and so far based on everything that has really come out, it's been in line with Peter's expectations. So I think it is going to kind of not be delayed. I know typically Lucid likes to be late on some things, but the Gravity so far it looks like it is going to be on track. And as what he did state in previous earnings, that there is going to be different variations of the Gravity. Didn't really give much context on that, but I'm pretty sure you can kind of assume it's going to be like the Air, different models, starting out with the high price point one, so Air Grand Touring, or I guess if you want to consider Dream Edition, but I think that's more specialized, but still starting out high, and then kind of moving towards a low end. So one way to really judge what a company is doing, like I've said in previous videos, if you like a company is being quiet, you can always look at the hiring just to see what they're doing behind the scenes. Similarly, for new products, you can also look at patents. So I've been kind of looking at that over this last couple days, and you do see quite a lot for the Gravity, but they've already done all the necessary patents for this model. So all these new patents are essentially different variations of the Gravity. So they're already forward thinking, and that's one thing that I absolutely love about Lucid, even though they're not always accurate, but they're already kind of trying to forecast the future. So you can kind of see that there is this one right here, nothing really crazy. So it's just more of a design associated to the new wheel. So you can kind of see that right here. Goes over all the things. I don't believe that they have been fully rubber stamped yet. These have just been submitted. So kind of just be aware of that. But generally that is good. And moving on to the next one though, you can kind of see that they are trying to have a different screen. And my apologies, I don't know this website all that well. Is this? No, that's not it. I can't really make this a little bit bigger. I guess I could go this way, if that makes sense. So hopefully you guys can see it. It is very small even from my standpoint, but they are going to be changing the display screen in the Gravity. They don't actually have a picture of it. I know typically for patents you have to provide some kind of digital or some visual concept of that. They didn't actually do anything with that. So that's yeah, it's just the Gravity. So I think in general that is it's good. The fact that they are trying to at least fix or at least plan for different models. So there was that. There was one other one that was done that was relatively new, and it is looking like it is the fin. I kind of looked at it, compared it to what we have for the current Gravity. I don't really see that much of a difference. So there must be some minute change, I guess, essentially. Maybe, actually, I don't believe that this section right here is on it. So that might be relatively new, but still they are trying to work on things behind the scenes. And even aside from that, a lot of other patents have been submitted in June, even prior to that in May and whatever else. So like I said, all of this has been submitted, not actually approved yet. So it still kind of goes to show that they are forecasting and kind of thinking ahead. So that's definitely one thing that we can look forward to. And it just, yeah, I think it'd be really good to have the Gravity, even if it comes in, if they somehow are able to do like a $50,000 model of that, that would be massive for the broader market. Because even in general, 80,000, I think that is good, moving in the right direction towards what the broader market does want. But given circumstances, consumers' buying power over this last year has been somewhat hit. So I think that even though 80,000 is good, it still might be out of the price range for a lot of individuals. 50,000, although I think that would be very much appealing to the mass scale, middle class, and everyone else. So let me know your thoughts on that. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. When it comes down to the Gravity, how many different, I guess, versions do you think that they're going to have? Do you think they're going to have like 3 or possibly 4? I guess similar to the Air, if you count the Dream Edition, AGT, GT, and also the Pure. And I guess even if you kind of extend, the Pure has the all-wheel and whatever, so I guess could be maybe 5, 6, whatever. I don't know. How many different versions of the Gravity do you think that there is going to be? Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Hopefully everyone's having an amazing weekend thus far, and with all that, appreciate all of you watching.